Module 8, Food, Sleep, Gut, Connected. Part 1, The Connection. Food, nutrition, and gut health are all intertwined to achieve your best night's sleep and energetic day. The creation of hormones regulate your brain's wakefulness and sleepiness. This has nothing to do with age, gender, or race. It has to do with the choices we make about both what we eat and how long we sleep. Although the research is still early and the sample sizes are small, research has shown that sleep duration has a significant effect in quality and quantity of food choices. This is a finding from a study. Those who sleep less are more likely to consume energy-rich foods, get higher proportions of calories from fats or refined carbohydrates, consume lower proportions of vegetables and fruits, and have more irregular meal patterns and consume snacks more often than those sleeping more. Research also shows that a lack of sleep may also alter how taste is affected and will tend to choose foods with stronger flavors as well as higher salt, sugar, and fat content. These choices are then leading to how our body works during the day and how our gut absorbs nutrients and create the hormones associated with wake and sleep. The research has been performed to evaluate the effect of foods and beverages in sleep, have all been small sample sizes, and have had interesting outcomes. Milk, for example, showed that normal milk did not show an effect on sleep. However, milk that was fortified with melatonin or was fermented did show a small improvement in sleep, with a decrease in time it takes to fall asleep and how refreshed the individuals were when they woke up. A study also showed that drinking tart cherry juice twice a day showed a decrease in time it took to fall asleep, and another study showed that eating 2 kiwis before bed helped increase total sleep time. Unfortunately, these studies have only been performed once, with less than 20 people, making them less reliable. Several other studies have looked at macronutrients such as fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. Although protein did not appear to affect sleep, the studies looked at them did show that fat and carbohydrate affect sleep architecture, or the stages of sleep such as slow wave sleep and REM sleep. Studies also showed that high carbohydrate and low fat meals reduce slow wave sleep. This is where we perform several important functions such as memory consolidation and production of hormones. This is where gut health jumps in due to the creation of hormones such as insulin and TRP, which is a precursor to serotonin. The belief is that carbohydrates compete with the hormones entering the brain, causing a disrupted sleep. When there are lower carbohydrates at night, there is an increase in serotonin, and an individual has a shorter sleep latency, or time it takes to fall asleep, and less awakenings during the night. This diagram shows a relationship between gut health, nutrition, and sleep. As you can see, energy during the day and restorative sleep are all dependent on our gut health, our brain chemistry, and proper nutrition. Part 2, Gut Health. Healing a bad gut or a leaky gut can be challenging, but luckily we have some good recommendations. Remove the triggers. This would include toxins, food sensitivities or food allergies, including gluten, dairy, sugar, and alcohol. It's important to learn which foods your body has turned into allergies or intolerances and remove those too. A food allergy test can be a good way to save time. They're not very expensive. You could get this from your doctor. A food sensitivity test is also something you could look into. It's important to rotate your foods and never eat the same food more than 4 days. If you take an allergy test, you'll know exactly what foods need to be avoided. It's also important to take probiotics daily. Probiotics will build up the good bacteria in your gut. Triggers for a bad gut or a leaky gut can be GMO or genetically modified organisms. Antibiotics play a huge role in this. So, being aware if you are taking antibiotics or have had a long history of antibiotic use in your past, you may need to do some things to improve your gut health or take probiotics. Gluten can be a big trigger for a lot of people. Sugar is obviously a big trigger. Food allergies or food sensitivities, again, an elimination diet may be beneficial, eliminating the most common allergenic foods and reintroducing them strategically, or you could do a food allergy or a food sensitivity test. Dairy can be a big problem for a lot of people because it contains hormones and antibiotics that the livestock are being exposed to. Dairy isn't a problem for everybody. Again, a food allergy or food sensitivity test can help rule this out, or an elimination diet. There are different types of dairy that could be more tolerable for some people, including goat's milk or kefir that is fermented. Supplements that can help restore gut health are probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes to break down your food, and L-glutamine to strengthen the immune system and the gut lining. Symptoms of poor gut health can include fatigue or fibromyalgia, allergies or asthma, anxiety, depression, and other mood disorders are connected to the gut health, constipation or diarrhea, thyroid issues, hormonal issues, weight gain or weight loss, candida overgrowth or yeast overgrowth, or autoimmune diseases. You are now ready for the next module.